Jean-Claude Van Damme. When the stakes are high.
If my $20 billion are not delivered, the hostages will die.
He's the best there is.
Now, who wants to go home? And who wants to go with me?
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia, Street Fighter.
I'm the repo man. And you're out of business.
Rated PG-13. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
What's up, everybody? We are back at the Epic channel, Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop TV, with episode number 34. Before we get into it, please like, subscribe, and hit that sweet bell notification for all your updates. With that being said, let's get into it. What's up, Jason? What's up, Edgar?
Hello.
Not much. Same old.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Episode 34 underway.
Yeah, episode 34. We want to jump into what we did last week for the giveaway. We didn't hit the number to give away the deluxe one, unfortunately. So, wah.
You have to come buy it now.
How do we botch that?
I don't know. We didn't get enough subscribers to hit that number. So.
Man.
We got a couple, though, so thank you those that did.
We got some added. We just didn't hit the 275, which I didn't think was that lofty because it was like 12. We only needed 12. We got, what, 3? So
Not bad.
Three new ones.
Thanks to the 3.
We appreciate it. Yeah, we just didn't hit that. So maybe I'll do one in the future, another one. But I do have the ones for the people that commented. We'll do that right now. We were getting a lot of them. I'm not going to read all of them, but thanks for the comments. There was like Lego Superman in there people liked. A lot of people liked the new David Corn Sweat. Like they liked him in that Superman, which I think that was the most we got.
I was going to ask which one had the most...
I think Corn Sweat. I think it's him just from me looking at him. I think Lego Superman, though, had a couple. Let's see, Jim Lee. Somebody said Jim Lee because we were doing all media.
Okay, so just general.
Somebody did Tom Welling, but I was like, he wasn't really Superman in there. He was kind of, they didn't really show him as Superman until I think like the last episode.
And even then.
Yeah. I love the new, and someone said they loved the new Superman that came out, like DC movies, but Superman was so well written. Yeah, so they like the new one.
No, Dean Cain in there.
No Dean Cain. That's probably no Dean Cain. No Christopher Reeves. I don't think either.
Oh, no Christopher Reeves.
Somebody had down the Superman from Man of Steel. Yep.
What about the one from the most recent series, Tyler Hoechlin or whatever?
No, nobody really mentioned like the shows too much. Yeah, Tom Welling got 2 of them again because there goes. Yeah, somebody else did Tom Welling from Smallville. Yeah. Henry Cavill got 1. This one was a Shadow Collector. This one I'll read. It said, hits all the right spots, look, acting, and physique. Just got punished with director he was dealt. So I can agree with that one. Animated series got 1. I thought animated would get more.
Oh, that's a pretty classic interpretation.
So animated series, that's the 91. And then I think somebody had a Superman N64. So,
okay.
Yeah, so it looks like people enjoyed the new movie. I don't know if that's like recent bias, but still, I mean, that's who kind of won. So,
I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Christopher Reeves is a little like too far behind now for these younger kids? Like, you think that's too old?
I would hope not.
No.
I rewatched them. Well, I watched them for the first time a couple weeks ago. And
Jeez, for the first time ever?
I'm sure I had seen it when I was a kid, but I don't remember. So might as well have seen him for the first time. But I think he holds up. I don't think he's too, it's one of those timeless movies, I think.
Yeah, basically everybody's like, Superman, like cinematic Superman.
Yeah.
I guess if you grew up with that. You watch all of them or just part 1?
I've seen part 1 and 2.
Okay, that's about all you need to watch.
Both cuts of part 2.
That's about all you need to do. Dude.
I did want to watch the rest, though, just to see see where he goes.
All right. Well, we're going to pick a winner. Keep talking. We're going to pick a winner.
I know Richard Pryor's in the third one.
He's in the third one,
He's a funny guy.
He's funny, just not for a Superman script. So, you want to pick it? Who wants to pick a name out? Shake it up nice and right. I know. Is your hand going to fit in there?
Don't get your hand stuck in there.
This?
I shook it up really well.
I'll shake it up now, and then Edgar will pull the winner.
I got small hands. Might get stuck in there, too.
Yeah, mine was... that's all I had. I forgot to bring something. I was like, damn
Is
it.
This plastic?
I'll give Christopher Reeves a vote. I'll put him in there.
And we got Shaq Harvey.
All right, Shaq.
Nice.
Cool. Shaq got it.
You are the winner.
We'll message Shaq anyway because
Oh,
it's going to come
Superman.
out a week from now. So congrats on Shaq. Who did Shaq pick?
Yeah, if it's something bad, we'll take the prize back.
If it's Where is Shaq's at?
One eternity later.
Shaq's
Oh,
always-
he was animated series. and
Oh, that's a
then-
really good answer. So yeah, there you go.
But then he said best new movie is the best Superman movie with the original Justice League Zack Snyder cut.
Oh, okay.
So then we might have to take it back.
okay, yeah, put that back in the cup.
He's entitled to his thing. But thank you guys,
Yep,
thank all you
Shaq.
guys for commenting. It's always awesome. It's always awesome to see you guys like participating in what we're doing. We'll do more giveaways, you know. So thank you guys for that. Now we're gonna jump into what James has been keeping under wraps all week. So I'm sure he's ready to.
Are they ready?
Yeah.
You guys think you're ready?
I think they're ready.
Even if they're not, you
Even
gotta.
if they're
they're
not,
not, yeah.
let's give it to them.
Yeah, let's give it.
All right. So this is part 2. So in last week's episode, the Larry Bird episode 33, we did a just a quick touch on the like Street Fighter competition going down at Thunderbird Lounge, and we have now since got a winner, and we're going to talk about the event. It was a really cool event. I encourage people to go more to these Thunderbird events. Their RSVP is pretty much just the cost of the taxes, so it's like $1, maybe 70 tops. But it just puts you on the RSVP, so you get like free popcorn. There's like, you know, drinks, all that stuff there. But it was a really cool event. Only Rad Nick showed up. So me and Rad Nick entered into the competition. I believe there was 12 contestants total. So that created like 6 brackets, 2 players each, 3 rows, or 3 on one side, 3 on the 2-player side. And we pretty much competed to see who was going to win the competition in total. But it was cool. I just wanted to say, when I rolled up, I wasn't even sure the competition was going down because it almost looked like it was closed because there was only 2 people outside. But they were playing the theme songs to all the Street Fighter characters, which was really cool. Okay. And so I ended up asking the manager, hey, is the competition going down? And he's like, yeah, it's happening inside. So I go inside, and I had beat Nick there, so he was Ubering to the location. Because the one fun thing is some people were drinking while they were playing. And so I started to watch the other competitors, and I thought it was really cool because I've never seen these guys before in my life. But for them to, you know, like Street Fighter was really cool. And they were already in the mix of the competition, so I was kind of checking out, you know, see what the level was, if it was high level. There was one professional there that was he was taking score on the like on who was winning, who was losing, who was advancing. And yeah, so I sign up, me and Nick, and we're waiting. You know, Nick shows up, and then I think there was like 3 rounds ahead of us, and then me and Nick had to fight each other first. So unfortunately, I had to beat Nick. So no hard feelings, Nick. It was a great time.
You apologized to him ahead of time?
Yeah. Well, the one guy, I advance, I beat Nick, and then some other players play, they advance, and then I advanced to the next level, and his name was Emilio. He was the bartender at Thunderbird, and I beat Emilio, and then I advanced to the finals. I went to shake the guy's hand that I was fighting against, and for some reason, I think he misinterpreted what I said, and he said, "You asked what my name was, like if I beat him already for some reason." And I was like, "No, I was just asking what's your name. What's your name?" And he's like, "This guy already thinks he beat me." So we end up playing, and then I beat him to become the Street Fighter Thunderbird champion. And then I got to play a bonus round, which was with the guy taking score. So he was a competitive Street Fighter player, and I was fortunate to beat that guy too.
Nice.
So yeah, so we.
Did you get a belt or a crown or
nothing like that? But it was their first one, so
just a satisfaction?
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect to win because some of those guys were really good, and I just pretty much like didn't know what to expect. So I didn't really expect to go far because I do play it a lot here, but when you think of competitive, like, you know, playing like video games, like there's just people that are
you never
way
know how
up
good someone else is gonna
Yeah.
be.
they're crazy advanced too. But this is an older Street Fighter game, so there's not a whole lot of moves you have to learn and stuff, and it's more about, I think, like how fast you can recover from like a hit, or like what your strategy is. So yeah, it was really fun, and they didn't give away anything, which I didn't expect anything, but they want to do more in the future. So if you are into playing Turbo Street Fighter Championship Edition, that they just fixed the controllers too.
Nice.
So the controllers were nice and buttery and working really well. They
Buttery,
are
huh?
buttery, man.
Right.
Baked in a buttery flavored crust.
You know, I play there when
Yeah.
we're DJing, and sometimes the joystick isn't working as well, or like the fierce button was a little sticky on player one, which I prefer to play on the left side, player one, and it was nice and right. So shout out to Thunderbird for getting everything all geared up for a great competition. And they're doing a Mortal... Oh, they showed the movie, which everyone loved. It was almost like really cool watching the movie with all these fans of the Street Fighter movie, because they were quoting the movie. They were laughing. They were having a great time. And Nick and Melissa were there, and Melissa was watching it for the first time, and she was thoroughly entertained watching that movie as well. It was a cool summer night, too.
fun.
It wasn't it wasn't super hot either. So yeah, that was the event. They are doing a Mortal Kombat event this week. I'm not really a Mortal Kombat fan of like the game. I like it. I mean, it's cool. When I was a kid, I liked it, but Street Fighter's my jam. So I'm gonna go over there, but I'm not gonna enter. Well, I will enter into the competition, but I don't expect anything.
You don't expect much.
Yeah, to come out of that.
Just
But
have a drink or two and you'll be fine.
yeah, yeah. I did have a celebratory brewski with Nick.
There you go.
He had to make sure that we definitely had a cold one to celebrate. So yeah, the Michelob Ultra was on tap, so I took that with me. So
Cool. Did you feel like Frank Dukes, like going through everybody in the rounds? Was it like a montage, like you were like the Kumite?
yeah, it's fun.
No?
It's kind of funny because you know, like at first everyone was really excited and screaming and kind of jabbing on each other, like, you know, oh, you do this and that. But as it went further along, I noticed when it was just me and the guy playing for the finals, it was like quiet. It was like nobody was saying nothing, and it
intense.
got really
Serious
awkward.
at that point, yeah.
It got like super awkward because they made us do a face off too, and I was just smiling like I wasn't gonna do no serious.
You weren't like hitting the guy in the ribs as you
Yeah.
were
I'm all like
doing the buttons.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and that cabinet's tight, so you are good thing I could play like sideways, and I don't have to play directly.
Spike his drink,
On.
maybe.
Yeah, something.
He did have the most drinks, so the guy that I fought in the finals, he was already like 3-4 beers in. So
that helps. Yeah.
luckily for him, you know, he was drinking more than me. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, since they didn't give you a trophy, I got something for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got, dude.
You know, our production department, only the best.
Oh, sick.
Only the
at
best.
that.
Look at that.
There we
Boom.
go. We're gonna
the
hold
best.
this up. Look at that.
Look at that, the official Street Fighter Thunderbird
belts.
Lounge.
Yeah.
We got to put 2025. I'm gonna
2025.
engrave.
I didn't
Yeah,
write
I'm gonna
another
engrave.
on
Sketch it on there.
Yeah,
Be careful with that.
that's cool
I'm
though.
not gonna hold on there too well.
You put it on this morning.
Oh yeah.
This is official.
It's official.
Yeah, I dig it. Thank you guys. Yeah, this is
So-
too,
So next year you gotta
Any
take
event.
that with you,
Yeah.
and someone's gotta take it if they beat you.
Any
Yeah.
Street Fighter event, just walk in with it on your shoulder, dude, and see if anyone says anything.
We're gonna do that next time when they. I'm gonna adjust these side panels right here, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it a full Street Fighter one, and this will be the official belt. That
Next time
will-
you go to the bar, just put it on and be like, "Don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
Like, don't I get free drinks?"
I won last year.
Yeah.
I won.
I won
That'll
a
be
week
cool.
ago. They're gonna be like, "Okay."
Oh, it was posted on their Instagram page, but they didn't announce the winners. They just did a collage of everything, and at the end, it was just me and the guy head to head to kind of show
Nice.
who was the like
Nice.
finalists. So yeah, maybe. Oh, they did keep the score paper. It's up top on the bar, so I guess that is a way to show like who won. But
That's cool.
There you go.
I didn't need the glorification. I felt like just going and participating and just having fun was a good time. Even though I did say I was gonna win to you guys, I didn't go over there bragging and boasting that it was.
No,
over.
but you should.
Yeah.
So great time, man. Mortal Kombat will be this week, so I'll get some more photos and I'll get some more like updates from that. And Nick's looking forward to it. So this time I'm gonna see if I could get a designated driver and probably just drink a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hey, maybe if you're free, Edgar, maybe you'll roll up there too.
I am not a designated driver.
No, not for the designated driver.
Okay.
Just to check out because they're gonna play Mortal Kombat the movie.
We are all gonna be walking home if I'm the designated driver.
They're gonna play the
Oh,
original
sick,
Mortal
alright.
Kombat that we were talking about
Be
last
my
week.
chance to see it. Yeah.
Yep, and it's like out. They do a projector and it's like a bunch of chairs they set out there. So
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sick.
Maybe Jason will go too.
I might. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. It was just a good time.
Yeah.
So. That was it.
All right. I want to get into some Fantastic Four. My thoughts on it. I know James is going tonight. Edgar's debating whether he wants to see it.
Yeah.
And I know why he didn't go see it during the weekend because it's packed in there. We talked about it off camera.
Even the morning showings were pretty full, and I don't. If it's something I really want to see, I'll make the effort. But this one, I'm kind of like, whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, well, before I get into speaking of that, so I ordered the tickets like yesterday for my daughter and myself. I've been to Cinemark before. Usually they're pretty empty on a Monday. Picked the 2 seats. Every seat was available when we picked, so I picked the back 2 seats in the middle because perfect. We get there, we sit down. Some people are coming in, they're sitting wherever, and then I see this family come in. They come up the stairs, and I'm like, oh, they're not going to sit like right next to me, are they? So they sit, but then there's still 2 spots open. So I'm like, cool, okay. I'm like, man, that's like when you're picking the seats, you can see that somebody's already sitting there. Why would you want to sit next to someone? And there's all these other seats you could have picked too. So I'm sitting there. Next thing you know, they're waiting on their kids. So 2 more kids show up and they sit like next to me. And I'm like, great. But I was like, I wasn't going to be rude. I'm like, I'll sit here. It's fine, whatever. But then they start talking, and then the trailers come on, and they're just having conversation. I'm like, oh, yeah, this ain't going to work. So I got up and sat on the other side that was open because that whole row was still open.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, man. I have bad luck when it's movies. That's why I don't like going when it's packed, though, because then you can't go anywhere.
I sleep pretty late. Like, I don't go to bed until like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So what I found that sometimes works best is if you go to those late showings at like 10 p.m. Because that's what I did for Superman, because I really wanted to see that. But it was packed. I went that Friday that it came out at 10 p.m. on the Cine XL, the one at Scottsdale. And it was like half full, so I had nobody on my row, and it was nice and quiet.
Oh, see, I thought it would have been packed all the way through because people go to those like midnight showings.
It was packed up to the up to the 8 p.m. showing, and then after that, it seems like not that many people want to stay out that late.
So there's a tip for you. You shouldn't be telling everybody though, Edgar. Now you're not going to have your privacy.
So maybe don't do that actually.
But anyway, that was just a pet peeve I have. Like, it was horrible. But the movie itself, I won't give spoilers because I know James is going to go watch it. Start off, and it's not hard to match, but it's the best Fantastic Four movie so far. Out of the
better than the Rise of the Silver Surfer?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah, big shoes to fill. That's what I'm saying. It's not big shoes to fill. They did this thing where, like, I guess they're kind of getting away from origin stories. They kind of did like a Superman, not to do a spoiler, but how they did, like, they jumped however many years ahead in Superman.
Like it just starts.
Yeah, they did that with FF. They kind of talk about it though, but they start off with like 4 years in on it.
Okay.
So there's not much of the, like, they kind of tell you how they got their powers, but they don't go much into it, which that's fine. And then they kind of jump into it. They do like a montage thing where they're saving all these people from different like villains and stuff like that. Not a spoiler again. It's pretty fun. I mean,
and it works as its own movie, right? Like you don't really need to be in tune with the rest of the.
Not really,
Marvel
unless there were
universe.
some like Easter eggs. Because this one, this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. Of course, it's not. It doesn't take place in like the current MCU, I guess, if you want to say that. Which I don't know if that's a Fox thing where they're like contractually at first, or it's just that's how they want to play it and include these in.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but it just seems hard to, given there's like 27 movies, for them to be like, oh, by the way, these existed the whole time and we just haven't shown them.
That's why I think maybe they did that too, because I think they did it with Deadpool. But Spider-Man, they kind of used him before Sony did their own movie with the new Spider-Man, so I guess that's how they got away with it. They introduced him in the MCU. So I guess that's their way around it, because
I like that though.
Definitely.
That's I don't like when you have to know 50 other movies to get one. You know. So
No, and not too long ago, that's how it was. Remember, they were doing standalone movies. Like Batman didn't have to cross over into like any Superman. You know, they weren't putting them out a lot. I mean, eventually it will because it's definitely going to tie into like Avengers Doomsday. Like they're definitely going to set that up. But yeah, it was cool. The Silver Surfer, like I had no problem with that. Like they just did a swap on that. You'll know who it is when they say who it is. I mean, we kind of already know, I think, who she was going to be. And then Galactus was fine. The only thing I don't like is you bring like a big character like that out, like in the first movie. You know what I mean? There's no like build up. Like they wrap it all up like in one movie. When it's a big, Galactus is like a big part of like Marvel. Like he's like one of their big top guys. So
I was gonna say, like, I feel like they should have had Doctor Doom instead.
Well, they're building him up for Avengers Doomsday.
I mean, even though he's big too, I think of Galactus as even a larger
scale villain. Because even in the original comic book, I think when he came out, like I think it was like 3 or 4 issues like that it took for them to kind of resolve like what they did. How they got rid of him.
And even the Fox movies from 2005, they saved Galactus for the sequel. So.
Yeah. Kind of, and he looked okay he was a little CGI-ish, but I think they did it to not make him look too human-y either, because he is kind of like just a big dude in like a suit, how they show him. So I think they kind of did the
Celestial, right?
They don't really say he's a Celestial in it, but they kind of do say he's kind of like a star. Like I guess he like burns out like universes, like kind of like that.
I don't get why they do the CG thing though, because I've seen behind-the-scenes photos where they have the actor in a suit and it looks cool. And they're talking about how they had miniature sets, but then he says how they never shot him on the miniature sets. They shot him in front of a green screen.
Okay.
And then added him to the miniatures. And I'm like, why don't you just put him in the miniatures? Why are we doing? Why are we taking extra step to make it not look as good? Like, why?
Might look too Godzilla-y.
I don't know. That part was fine. Yeah, the CGI on that was fine. Other than when they show his face, it looks kind of cartoony. Like it's not. It's kind of out of place. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like I don't know if they purposely aesthetically did that because, like you said, it is that actor. I think in the helmet and stuff. What's his name?
Ralph Ineson. I think.
Yeah, Ralph Ineson. Yeah, because I did write down some of them. The story was good. Some of the action stuff was pretty good. There were some parts where it was boring. Them jumping 4 years ahead though, they didn't play into like what I was used to in the comics, where like Ben Grimm's like sad and stuff because he's like ugly and all that. Remember that? No, remember like how they didn't like because they jumped 4 years ahead. Maybe they already dealt with all of that. Johnny Storm's character was a little different in this one. He wasn't going around chasing women and stuff like they normally have him do. He was kind of smart, like which makes sense for a change. Like why was he in the spaceship if he didn't know anything? But now he's like they kind of make him where he does have some smarts. Yeah, like he's not as smart as Reed Richards, but he's he has some smarts to him. That was cool. The family dynamic was okay. I felt like I didn't feel like they connected all that well. But again, I think it's because they crammed it all into one movie instead of kind of.
It's short. It's under 2 hours, right?
Yeah, I think it's under 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 50.
Yeah, which is short for a Marvel movie. The Summer of Pedro continues. I think he's miscast in this. I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean,
I think he's miscast in a lot of things.
I know you don't like him as an actor, but I'm fine with him. It's just for this one, how Reed, how he's like smart and he's always like once he's focused on something. Yeah. Like I thought they were gonna play more on that. Like Sue would be mad at him. She kind of gets on him, but he's dealing with all this other stuff at once. It's fine. I think somebody else could have played it a little better. Sue Storm's fine in it. The dude that plays Johnny Cage is cool.
Johnny
Storm. Yeah, we're Street Fighter. I got Street Fighter on the mind.
Mortal Kombat, you mean?
Johnny Storm. No, not Johnny Storm. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. And then the dude that plays Ben Grimm, they don't show him that often, but then his voice is the thing. He looks fine. His CGI is fine.
Are you excited, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, still excited.
James gonna see it tonight. We'll talk more about. Like I don't want to throw spoilers out. We'll talk about it tomorrow off camera, of course. But there's some cool stuff. And they kind of do set stuff up for the future, so I guess it's a good first effort. Is it the best movie? No, it's one of the better Marvel movies in a while.
You just said it was the best Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, not best Marvel movie,
but best Fantastic Four.
That's not hard. That's not hard.
No, the first one is pretty fun. The 2005.
No.
What do you rank the?
I'll go 3.5 out of 5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Where you rank the 2005 one?
That one probably 2.5 out of 5.
Dang, I
Boy.
thought he was gonna say 1.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
could've
bad.
been
It
worse.
does have its moments. It's just Fox didn't know what they were doing with stuff,
Yeah.
how to do it. But that's my take on it. Like I said, we won't do any spoilers, but definitely if you're a fan of Fantastic Four, go check it out. I mean, it's not going to be for everyone, just like every movie's not. People are going to like some things about it. People, aren't going to like things, and they're going to like things. So let us know your thoughts if you have seen it. No spoilers, though.
Yeah, put your comments down below. Give us your take on if you've seen it and what you rate it, and also, who would win? Since Jason was talking about Galactus and Edgar was mentioning Doctor Doom, who's the better villain, Galactus or Doctor Doom? Just so I can see what your guys' thoughts are.
Can I give you
on
my
that.
thought?
Yeah, right now.
Doctor Doom.
Say Galactus.
Galactus, though, he's not really like a villain, though. He's doing it for his own, like
He's
he
a
needs to do
villain
it to survive.
It's a villain to you if he's coming to kill.
He
the
is, but
entire
his
planet.
reasoning, it's not like, hey, I'm here because I have something against you. I have a vendetta. It's just, hey, I need this to live. So it's either you or me type thing. So
Still pretty cool, though.
Dr.
Yeah.
Doom's he's bent on vengeance and other stuff. But cool. Well, there you have it. That's my take on that.
All right, everybody, we are back to our new mini series, which is So You Want to Enter into the Toy Game. So You Want to Run a Toy Store.
You open it, you change it every time.
New title, yeah.
Yeah. So you want to open a toy store, yes.
So You Want to Open a Toy Store. That's the official name of the
Yeah.
mini series.
Or whatever it is this
Yeah.
week, yeah.
Part 3. So what do you got for us cooking today, Jason?
Okay, so part 1, we talked about what did
Following?
we talk about? Yeah, build
Like,
your following.
build
Yeah,
your
build
following?
your customer base. 2 was
Your product?
product, like what are you going to sell?
Yep.
So now we're going to get into where you need to start doing the marketing stuff. So this one's going to be branding.
Okay.
So now you've figured out, the first 2 steps. Haven't got a store yet. We're going to get to that one next week. Will be location. But now you might want to figure out like what you're going to call yourself and how you're going to get your name out there, which we talked about a little bit of some stuff you can do before. So first thing, probably picking a name is somewhat important. Like, what are you going to be selling? What do you do? Mm-hmm. Ours, originally when I picked it, I was kind of using the name already, but then I didn't want to be Polar Bear's like toy store because we were going to sell other stuff other than toys. So I wanted to kind of encapsulate everything. So that's where I came up with Polar Bear's Pop Culture Shop. But at the time, I didn't know people weren't going to know what pop culture was. So we still get it now. Like, oh, I don't know, like, what's pop culture mean? Or, or they think pop culture, they think Funko Pops because they're like, oh, you're a pop store. It's like, no, we're not. That stuff we found out later. I mean, I can't, I could change the name, but we're already kind of deep in. So just think of something maybe that's short, gets to the point, and go from there. Like, you guys are world's coolest collectibles. So
I like the name Polar Bear's Pop Culture Shop. Pop culture is an umbrella. It captures everything. And
it grows on you.
Yeah, Polar Bear in the desert is a pretty unique name too. So I think that's something different. And one funny thing is, if you go to Circle K, they have a Polar Pop. Like that's the name of their like what I don't know 36-ounce cup or whatever ounce it is.
Polar Pops.
They call us Polar Pops too. So Circle K, you guys need to sponsor us with some.
One of the cups when they used to be called something else.
Really?
Do you remember the old name?
Thirst Busters.
The Thirst
Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah, Thirst Buster.
They changed it to Polar Pop at some point.
Yeah.
So we get that a lot, and it doesn't, as long as as long as people know where to go and what's happening. I think the pop culture part is the most important because some people will ask you like, oh, so what is this? And when you say pop culture, it's everything. It's media, it's toys, it's
It's
from
what's the current
clothing.
trend, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you capture everything in one umbrella because we like horror, we like everything. So
Well, because even like Zia Records now, like they used to be a record store. I'm assuming predominantly, and now
That's
they
what
do
it
other
was.
stuff. So now it's
Yeah.
like, but they still keep the name. So yeah, once you build that brand, you probably don't want to go changing your name up too often.
no,
Or need a rebrand. A lot of these big companies I see, they try to rebrand and stuff, and it doesn't always
hurts.
seem to work out for them. Yeah, they try to be hipper, cooler. So yeah, our name might have been kind of long. So maybe you want to pick something out that gets right to the point. Toy Emporium or something, something simple, whatever you're going to be selling. But once you do that, pick a name out. You got to register that name. to make sure, because you're gonna have to
You
register
got to
your
make
business.
sure no one else has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that, or else you can, have somebody steal it. But do that, and then you're going to want to get on the social media, which we did talk about a lot of that for building your customer base as well. But also, you're going to start building your brand. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube now. I guess you can do YouTube. What are some of the other ones you can do?
I think Twitter is pretty.
Twitter,
pretty
which
good.
Twitter.
X, I guess it's called now.
Yep.
X. We don't utilize a lot. We should more, but we don't do TikTok enough. But there's
say Instagram might be the biggest one, just from being a young guy on social media. Seems like that seems to have the farthest reach.
I think that's where we get most of ours is Instagram and stuff like that. So you can build that up. There is ads you can buy through them if you want. But one thing you don't want to do, I would say, is like try to inflate your numbers like falsely, because it's really not going to help you in the end. Like, yeah, you're going to have all these followers, but if nobody's really, like, they're not customers that are coming into your store, followers really
All meat,
kind of
no
don't
fluff.
matter. Yeah, all meat, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
all meat, no fluff. But yeah, Instagram's definitely been a big one for us. Not Facebook as much, but I do see people still use that. I use it, but not. That's not where I hit the content usually.
I hear Facebook is for old people. So if you're the younger crowd,
I was gonna be nice.
I didn't want to say it, but since
I
you
know,
said
I
it,
know.
yeah. Hey, we're gonna be direct. We can't sugarcoat this for the people. We gotta let them know. Facebook, old people, get with it. The younger kids, the ones that are into it right now. They're on the hot stuff. They don't play around. They stick with the latest greatest.
TikTok and Instagram, I would say, are the biggest two.
Yeah,
right now.
They are.
You might see us in a virtual world coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah,
MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. We can bring that back. MySpace. But speaking of that too, content. So once you're trying to build your brand, you want content, right? The thing is, though, and I always have a struggle with this. So we'll get some stuff in. We take a pic or we do a reel. This is what we got in. You can pick it up. I want to show what we have. That's what we're about. I want to show what we're about, what we have at the store. Other places, you kind of see them do these videos or like this goofy stuff that doesn't, like, it's not really with their brand. So I don't understand. The point is, I guess you're just trying to get eyes on there. So I always struggle with that. Like, I don't want to do a goofy video that has nothing to do with anything we're doing. But that seems to be kind of what you have to do now. But I'm like, that's not really branding to me. Like, we're just doing goofy stuff for content. We're not doing anything for the shop. Like, even YouTube, we're doing it, but it's for the shop. Like, we talk about other stuff, but we, talk about what's going on with the shop and everything.
My 2 cents on that would be like, unfortunately, is sometimes you gotta just follow whatever's trending, whatever trends going on in social media. You might have to do one here and there just to get numbers and real engagement, because that obviously the algorithm will pick it up and put it forward. So sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. And
no, you
sometimes.
do. You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You do, and it's just something I struggle with, because I'm like, it's not our brand. Like, I just don't want to do something goofy or what's trending just for the fact of doing it. And then once that trends up, then it's kind of like, okay, we're back to this is what
Square one.
Yeah, and it's like, are those people really sticking around? Because I want to focus on what we have. This is what we offer. If you want it, come on in and get it from us, type thing. So. But I do understand all that. It's just I struggle with it, because we talk about it all the time, like, what can we do? But it's like, I don't want to just do something goofy. James lip syncing to a song, and then we're going to put it up, and it'll probably get the most likes we ever got. But it's like,
you gotta do the TikTok dance or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could do
bear
that.
suit, yeah.
I mean, like, the weirdest stuff we did, but we actually got them in the shop. Like, James, we put the Astro Boy boots on him, and we used that for... But, I mean, we actually got him in here, so it wasn't like something we're like, hey, James, we're going to throw you in this and just do some goofy stuff. Like, it's...
Yeah, shout out to Diggs Fix.
Yeah, we like to have fun, though, with it. Like, we do have fun, but it's just kind of stick with your branding. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you go too off branding, or I see people, like, cussing in their videos or doing just kind of stuff that doesn't seem like it's going to fit your brand, but you're doing it because you think it's funny, or you feel like people are going to think it's funny, so they'll kind of...
There's a balance for
engage
sure that
with
you can maybe
yeah.
reach between trying to follow a trend, but also keeping your image of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because what we do on the video and what we do in here, like, you come in and that's what you're going to get pretty much. Like, you're not going to get something that we're not doing here. So, I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it. I do get what you have to do, but definitely take advantage of social media. You have to be doing that. You can't be coming in saying, well, I'm not a social media guy. Well, you better jump on it, because you're not going to... You're
gonna sink real fast.
Yeah.
One thing I would say, too, is do not be afraid to invest in your brand. So we do a lot of like stickers, we do t-shirts, we do things that is going to promote our brand. And people ask us, hey, do you have these certain types of things? And we were doing them ourselves. We were doing them in-house. We just ended up not having the space for all of the production side of things, so now we just get them done through one of our good friends. Shout out to DJ 7 Hundo Tapes, Mr. Jasper. He just takes care of our fulfillment now. And don't be afraid to invest in your brand. When you jump on social media and you can have a personal account, why not just make it a business account and just use that instead of having to mess with personal stuff? You could just send people invites to liking your page or like to showcase the stuff you're getting, like Jason said, or you can do paid advertisement and just start blasting cool stuff that you're getting. And don't forget about Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. And even though it's not going to get a lot of fish, it's still having a bunch of poles in the water. If you're taking the analogy of fishing, the more chances you have, the more catches you can get. So
and we've got customers off doing that. That is a good point. You post because not everyone knows about us. That's the thing. You're trying to figure out these ways, what's most cost effective. I do like what you said though about keep your business and personal like one separate. Like I don't have a personal Instagram. Yeah. But what I post on the page is like it's not really ever anything personal. So if you want to be personal, put your business out there, I guess get like a Facebook account. But
and then just have it separate. Like,
but IG's definitely business. I don't sit here and talk about anything personal going on there. Keep it business. Merchandise. Yep. Figure out if that's what you want to do. We've tried to push it here and there. It just kind of depends on. We try to do stuff where if you wear the shirt, you get like discounts. Like we do certain days for that. Yep. I think we pretty much touched though on most of the. Oh, logo. Real quick, this is probably the last point. Logo. So you got a name, now come up with the logo. Pay someone to do your artwork. Don't do AI. Just pay someone. That most people don't charge that much to do it. Get like a good file, something you can use over and over again on multiple things. But try to come up with like a good logo that kind of fits. Like if we were Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop and then I have like an AI robot or something, like it doesn't make sense. Like, have something that fits what the name is, and then pay someone to do the artwork. So AI. I mean, I'm starting AI. I get it's easy, but it's kind of like, come on, guys, like pay someone.
Got to support the community if you want to, be part of it. So.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Yeah, I know a lot of people are able to use the AI now, but it's kind of like, come on, man. Your thoughts on it? Any thoughts? You're like, you good?
I just say that goes back into what we said. You need to make sure you're investing in your brand. So if you're taking out the most important things, if you're doing that the cheapest,
it's gonna look
exactly like what you did, which is paid nothing for it. So take the initiative and put in the effort, and make sure you get a good design, and make sure that it does fit your branding. Because again, there's actually people go to school for that stuff, where they tell you what colors are what people are drawn to. The reason why Target stuff is red, because people are drawn to that. So just make sure you do a little bit of research before you slap something together that you're gonna regret every day that you look at it. So
so there you go. I think we covered most of it on branding. If there's something we left out, definitely add it in the comments. Next week we will probably talk about location, now that you got all your other 3 steps.
That's huge.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that next week.
The Howling.
Well, hey guys, here for another unboxing. We've been keeping up with them the last few episodes. Very special one. I mentioned it many times on this channel before, but The Howling is my favorite werewolf movie. Favorite werewolf design. I think they nailed it when it came to making just a cool looking creature. So this is the NECA one that just came out, right? They announced it this year and it came out this year.
Yeah, it came out fairly quick,
So God only knows the ways of NECA when it comes to announcing and releasing. But
And you told me it's such a good figure. I had to unbox one, and now I got to keep this one.
pretty much, well, don't you want one? Don't you want to?
I was on the fence of it just because I'm like, do I need to keep keeping stuff? Like,
This one you do.
I know. Not looking at it, we'll see.
You have the other werewolf, right? The one from American.
I didn't keep it.
The one that they did. Oh, you didn't keep it?
Well, I kept the American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what I mean.
was
Yeah,
thinking, I thought you were the Syndicate one. I didn't.
Yeah,
keep.
so I had the Syndicate one, bought it from Jason, and I sold that the second they announced this one because I think this one looks a little closer to what the movie is, but why listen to me when you can see it?
Syndicate, for what they did at first, if had NECA not done theirs, I would have been like, okay, that's
Yeah,
figure,
the Syndicate one was fine, but man, you look at this
I know.
one, and I am somebody who doesn't really put much attention into the articulation. I'm more about sculpt. The Syndicate one, you could see the joints, you can see, you know, where the pins went, mostly because they were focused on the articulation. This one, if you know NECA, it's more about the sculpt.
Sculpt first, and then.
And I think this
it
looks
moves.
great. It looks it looks exactly, I think, or pretty close to what he does in the movie. You mentioned him off camera, but I think it is supposed to be Eddie Quist is the character's name, the one that transforms.
I think so, because that was the one that they did for Syndicate. They actually named it that.
Yeah.
This one doesn't reference it, so I guess they're like, you can use it for whatever you want to use it for.
And I think the Syndicate one where they kind of failed a little bit was in the face, where it's a little too skinny. Like, I get it that it's a lanky design, but it's not skinny. It's just long. And I think this one nails it, giving them the long legs and arms.
Even the sculpt on it, I'm looking like they seem like they did a little more sculpting on it. Like the paint job, I think, makes the sculpt stand out a little better than Syndicate seemed a little flatter.
It seemed flatter, and I
Yeah.
don't think the hair in the Syndicate one was as detailed as this or as many layers.
That's what I mean. It
pretty
seemed,
flat.
yeah.
This one, however, man, it's
This is
pretty.
cool. So the bloody
really cool.
head jaw does articulate. So I guess
yeah, it
this
does.
one does not. The one that's just open, which is fine.
This one doesn't either, so
Yeah,
it seems
so
like they.
It's fine. I guess you only need one
I
articulate.
mean, when you're closer, you don't really see the. I know I said before I don't like articulation in jaws for that reason, but that one you can't really see it because the hair hides it.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Comes with extra hands, a stand with
I tried to get him to stand without the stand, and that's
it
just
doesn't
not going to
work.
happen.
Where's the
yeah.
stand going at? Because
a-
it's a pole, though.
You just kind of put him in the crotch area, I guess.
Oh,
and-
okay.
and
Kind of
holds him up.
we
But
won't do all that. I mean, it just comes with the stand.
if you wanted to, and you mess around with it long enough, you probably could get him to stand.
Yeah.
He's just very top heavy.
I figured it was going to be top heavy. When I looked at the legs, I'm like, the way they did the hinges, like, how would you have him? He would have to be top heavy.
Just to show you the screaming mouth real quick.
Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Different kind of claws. I don't know. I guess gripping.
You know, and you could technically army build this because there's that scene in the movie. There's like 4 or 5 of them running around.
Yeah.
So
Just do one with the non-bloody face, one with the bloody face.
get one for each head.
Yeah. That's probably why they did that. They're like, now you got to get more.
Yeah, but they don't know me, and one is enough.
So I'm wondering, I mean, now that they did this one, if they're going to do any more howling.
What else could they do? Unless they
Eddie
do him,
Quist.
yeah, like mid transformation.
That would look cool with his vest on and stuff. I don't know. Or they could do her at the end.
That one I will listen. I know it's my favorite werewolf movie, but those last 10 seconds, I'm always like,
Yeah,
man.
who did that one? Jim Henson or something? Who did?
That specific puppet.
Yeah, like,
that
come on,
seems like
man.
a runaway from like the never-ending story.
It
or
was
something.
weird. I was like, man, that part. I mean, the movie is good, but yeah, that part always like ruins it for me. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
And it's not even the fact that she, spoilers, I guess, for 1981,
Yeah.
The Howling. It's not even the fact that she reveals herself that bothers me. It's just the way she looks.
No,
It's
the reveal is
yeah.
fine. But yeah, I was like, what is this? Like an Ewok or like like what is she?
Okay, I'm obviously having a
She's
hard
definitely
time.
from a different group of these werewolves.
It's because she's kinder.
Uh,
So if you want to have him screaming
She's
at the moon,
kinder.
the head does go all the way up.
maybe a little heat on it.
A little,
Pop
yeah.
up.
Mine was fine, the one I bought that I was playing around with. But this one, oh, there we go.
So that stands about.
You
Is
get
that
it.
about an 8-inch figure? Probably.
Yeah, like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
You can get him. This is the head I have on at home.
Yeah.
The articulated one. I like the bloody mouth.
Price point is a little higher on this one, but you get more.
I think you're
wolf.
getting your money's
Yeah.
worth for sure. What was it? 50?
50, yeah.
$50, but
That was
man,
what the Syndicate was 60. So, but they're kind of not as big of a company. So
this is heavier. much more detail, and it's just a cool werewolf. Like, I don't know, man. This is what it should be, I think.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's it?
Is it phenomenal?
It's phenomenal. It's stupendous, actually, as a matter of fact.
Hey, you're stealing my words now. Stupendous.
It comes with a couple hands, too.
Yeah.
Mostly the same. They're just
I know.
open.
So,
like if
one's a little more
somebody.
elongated and wide. The other ones are whatever. So am I going to switch the hands out? Probably not.
I switched them out at home.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm fine with those. I don't like, oh, no, he needs to have it.
It's just really cool, guys. If you guys like werewolves, yeah, there you go.
And let me see the box again real quick. Show them the box.
This almost reminds me of the ones from the Dog Soldiers.
Yeah, Dog Soldiers was cool. Soda Toys, which they're not even around anymore. So I think on the box too, I didn't look into it. Did they reverse the image or is it the same? I thought
no,
the image,
I think
it's
that's
the same
the poster.
image. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought for some reason it was the other way, but I could
making
be
me
wrong.
doubting now.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Just when I looked at it, I don't know. Maybe I thought they
I think
inverted.
it's the same. Yeah, and then you have the NECA product placement, of course, in the picture they have in Winnow Stand, but you're not gonna make that happen.
NECA, I think lately has been killing it with their horror properties. The ones.
Yeah, this is great.
The good
this
stuff.
is fantastic. Maybe they'll make some figures of the sequel. My Sister's a Werewolf.
Maybe. The design's not this design though. They messed it up. They should have never like this.
I've never seen it. I do want to watch it. I know Vinegar Syndrome put out a 4K, but
you'll probably say it's fun when you watch it. Oh, it's fun.
Probably. I saw the trailer. Looks cool.
Yeah.
If you were to have a company make a werewolf movie, a werewolf design of your choice, like what would it be? Or is it the American Werewolf?
The actual werewolf design?
Yeah.
No, I like this one in Dog Soldiers. American Werewolf in London, as much as I like it, that dog is kind of it's
a weird, yeah. Especially the tiny legs in the back.
Yeah, he's more dog-like. He's like a big, almost like a bear.
Yeah,
like a smaller bear, but it's
fine
for what it is. He's just running around tearing stuff. Yeah. So no, I prefer like my man.
That's what I like to. Yeah, the Lon Chaney one, classic, but I like a mix of monster and humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh, the werewolf from Bad Moon would be cool to have in the figure.
He's okay. That one though, I watched it recently. I was kind of like, nah, it wasn't.
I like the way that one moves. And Wolfen, you don't really see them in that.
Wolfen is a good movie, but I think at the end it's just dogs, right?
Yeah,
like they're just
wolf.
Yeah, which is a good movie.
Jack Nicholson.
No,
you get a figure of Jack Nicholson.
That one, Benicio del Toro one, or Benicio.
Yeah. Oh, you have one. You showed it to me. Mm-hmm. I like that design. The movie's fine, but man, they screw the bed with not getting Rick. Well, they got Rick Baker, and then they CGI'd over Rick Baker, which is you should never work in Hollywood ever again if you CGI over Rick Baker.
There's some good designs, but there's a lot of bad designs.
Did Rick Baker do this?
There was a thing where he left, I think, to go work on.
He left.
And then
this was Rob Bodine. Bodine, I think, before the thing.
Because these movies came out like the same year.
Like a year apart, yeah. So he's always done good work then if he was doing this stuff and then the thing.
So yeah, good designs there. There are some bad ones, like I said. Silver Bullet, good movie. Werewolf design, bad.
Yeah, that's not a... Yeah, although we could get a toy of the wheelchair.
Yeah. But what do you give this one?
A 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Part of it biased because I love the movie, but it's a good figure objectively too.
Okay.
There's really no... I guess if you're really that...
if you want the most articulation, then no.
Yeah, it's not going to be it. And if you don't like that it requires a stand, then I guess take that into account. But I do not care.
It'll look good on your shelf once you figure it out.
Yeah, on the shelf regardless.
All right, yeah, you give it a 10. I'll give it like an 8.
I'll give it a 9 just
because I can't give everything. Yeah, perfect. You can't
make it a 9 to not make it a 10.
But it is a good sculpt. So glad we got it. Pick it up here at Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop. We do have some still in stock. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
save on that shipping.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was another episode. Talked about a lot of good stuff, especially this little guy right here. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell notification button so you can let everybody know around you that have new videos up.
Yeah, leave us some comments.
Tell me your favorite werewolf movie, actually. I would like to see some of you, see what you have to say. Some wild shots. Just don't say Underworld.
We didn't do that one before, huh?
What?
We haven't done favorite werewolf ones?
We've done it, but we never asked them.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, that was a while back anyway. So yeah, definitely do that. No
And
Underworld? You're not going to allow it?
I'll allow it. I'll allow Underworld. Just this once.
Your dad might like that one.
Oh, my dad's gonna be commenting all over that.
Oh.
But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned and let us know what you'd like to see in the future. If you want to talk about more movies or more, pop culture stuff, always welcome.
Yeah.
And until the next one.
Bow down to the champ.